Have you ever listened to someone speak, and somewhere in the quiet spaces between their words, you felt it? A tiny shift, a hesitation, a spark of something not quite right? We trust faces, we trust stories, we trust people. But today, you're going to learn what science has uncovered about deception and how to detect a lie before it destroys trust, relationships, or your peace. Welcome to Mindset Unlocked. Humans are surprisingly bad at spotting lies. People get it right only slightly more than chance. Not because we are foolish, but because our minds are built to believe others by default. It's a survival mechanism, a psychological autopilot. We assume honesty until something forces us to slow down and examine the story. But once you understand the science, once you know what to look for, lies stop being invisible. Let me tell you a real story. A friend borrowed money from me, a small amount, nothing dramatic. When I asked him about returning it, he said, "Bro, I'll return it next week. My salary got delayed." And the moment he said it, something felt off. His words were smooth, but the timing was wrong. The tone was wrong. The story was too neat. Later, I found out his salary was never delayed. That moment started my journey into the science of deception. When someone lies, their brain is doing three things at once. They must invent the story, make sure it sounds believable, and constantly watch your reaction. That extra mental work is called cognitive load. It is the engine behind most real-world lie detection. And once you understand it, every conversation becomes clearer. The first cue to deception is the pause before the answer. A truth comes instantly because it's a memory. A lie comes slowly because it's construction. If someone takes longer than usual to answer a simple question, if they inhale sharply or their first words come out shaky or filled with hesitation, that pause is not empty. It's a lie forming. Truth is retrieved. Lies are built. The second cue is too much detail. Liars often overload the story to make it more believable. They describe the color of the wall, the smell of the air, the exact time on the clock, the shirt they were wearing, the brand of the chair, the name of the building, the direction of the wind, details far beyond what a person naturally remembers. Truth is simple. Lies are decorated. The third cue is inconsistency. Ask someone to tell the story again later, and a truthful story stays mostly the same. A lie changes shape. New details appear. Old details vanish. Timelines shift. A lie is fragile. A truth is stable. Microexpressions are another powerful clue. These are flashes of emotion that appear for less than a second. A flicker of guilt, a spark of fear, a tightening of the jaw. Someone might say, "I'm not angry," while a flash of anger sweeps across their face so quickly that only your subconscious notices. When words and emotions disagree, listen to the emotion. Eye behavior is often misunderstood. The myth that liars look left or right is false. Real research shows something different. Liars often blink less during the lie and then blink rapidly afterward. Some avoid eye contact entirely. Others force intense eye contact because they want to appear confident. Both extremes matter. The truth usually looks relaxed. Another cue is body and speech mismatch. Someone might say, "I didn't take it," while their shoulders rise in a tiny shrug. Someone might say, "I'm fine," while their body is stiff, frozen, or defensive. When the body says one thing and the mouth says another, the body usually wins. A powerful technique used by investigators is the reverse story method. A truthful memory can be reversed because it was lived. A fabricated story collapses because it was constructed. If you ask someone, "Tell me the story again, but start from the end," a real memory flows backward naturally. A lie breaks apart. Another advanced method is the unexpected question. Liars prepare answers to expected questions, but when you ask something they didn't prepare for, their story glitches. What color was the table? What did the room smell like? What sound did you hear first? A truthful person will pause to remember. A liar will pause to invent. The difference is enormous. There is also the strategic use of evidence. This is the same technique used by top investigators. Let people talk first. Let them build their story confidently. Then, slowly and calmly, present one piece of evidence they didn't know you had: a receipt, a timestamp, a message, a voice note. If their story collapses immediately, you are watching a lie unravel in real time. Some tools do not work as well as movies suggest. Polygraphs, for example, do not detect lies. They detect stress. A guilty person might stay calm. An innocent person might panic. Both readings can be wrong. Polygraphs should be treated as clues, not truth. Many modern AI lie detection systems are still inconsistent. Eye scanning machines, facial pattern detectors, automated microexpression analysis. Some are promising, many are unreliable, and none are perfect. Humans remain more reliable than machines when they understand the science. To use these methods in real life, start with establishing a baseline. Before judging anything, learn how someone normally behaves, how they speak, how they pause, how they stand. Without a baseline, you're just guessing. Next, look for clusters. No single sign is proof of deception. A pause alone means nothing. A blink alone means nothing. But when you see 3 or more signs together, a pause, too many details, a mismatch between body and words, that cluster is meaningful. Separate anxiety from deception. Some people get nervous easily. Some avoid eye contact naturally. Some talk fast or stutter. Nervousness does not equal lying. Look for contradictions between the story and reality, or the words and the body. Use questions wisely. Ask open questions. Let people talk. Then apply cognitive pressure. Ask them to tell the story backward. Ask an unexpected detail. Look for cracks. And when the moment is right, use evidence. Evidence is the ultimate truth serum. Let's return to the friend who borrowed money. He paused before answering. He gave unnecessary details. His blink pattern changed. His story collapsed when I asked him to explain the ending first. And when I finally showed him a screenshot of his actual transaction date, his expression flickered for a moment. A microsecond of guilt. Then silence. He wasn't evil. He was embarrassed. He lied to avoid admitting weakness. Not all lies are malicious. Some are defenses. Some come from fear or shame. But understanding deception helps you protect your heart, your relationships, your finances, and your decisions. You don't need superpowers to detect lies. You just need awareness, curiosity, and the right tools. Every story has a key, and here on Mindset Unlocked, we're learning to use it.